don't give a fuck about the weather. It don't stop me from doing shit. But I really, really hate this fucking getting cold shit. You know, lack of sun shit. I want to be tan. I mean, fucking pasty up in this motherfucker. I'm not like fucking. I'm not like you know basement dweller pasty, but fucking pasty enough. Fuck that shit. Can't wait for the summer, for summertime, because I'm gonna be ready to fucking turn into a bronze fucking statue when that sun comes the fuck out. Because what is it? It's October. Summer comes around what? Fucking March. Fucking around like June. So we got like another 6 months, right? Is that accurate? About 7 months, 6, 7 months where we get to like some prime time weather. In that time, I'm gonna become fucking lean as fuck. I'm probably gonna put on like 10, 15 pounds of muscle. I don't give a fuck if that sounds like a lot. Because motherfuckers like, that could take years, dude. Get fuck you and fuck that. I know that. I'm gonna put on fucking size. I'm gonna do it quick. Because everything I do it fucking right. I fucking evolve and learn quickly, creating the best fucking systems that work for me. And my body responds amazingly. I had a fucking I had a fucking injury when I was like fucking 6. Some dramatic shit. Fucking destroyed my back. Gave me a massive pelvic tilt. Fucking my fucking my spine is curved tremendously. My left side of my body wouldn't activate. My muscles atrophied, caused massive pain, tightness. I couldn't even do push-ups because the pressure on my lower back was so immense. It hurt so bad that I just couldn't do it. And then even for the longest time, when I started to get overcome that shit, my fucking posture and form was so bad that I wasn't distributing my weight to my stabilizer muscles the way I should have been. It was all in my spine. Shit hurt really bad. I'd work through the pain. Fucking didn't give a fuck. Wasn't gonna stop. I started doing some uh, poses, like stretches, and physical therapy routines, and restored my mind muscle connection to those areas that have atrophied and gone fucking tight. They were tight, unmovable. I couldn't connect to it. I couldn't feel it. Poor circulation. I'm restoring circulation to my legs, evening my posture out, straightening my back. Like I couldn't even really do pull-ups, not because I'm not strong. I can't I don't have the strength to do it. But when I do go to do my pull-ups, I'm so twisted. My shit's so tight that like this lat's not activating at all. My shoulder's fucked up. My shoulder's taking all the weight. Fucking uh, I'm not I'm not fucking activating my back because my fucking lower half is so twisted, so fucking out of alignment that and curved in that my muscles ain't at full extension. So they're not expanding, they're not contracting, and I'm not utilizing them at all. So I couldn't even do pull-ups, man. So now I can get my pull-ups in. I'm doing jump squats, I'm doing lunges, I'm strengthening these muscles, I'm getting my mobility fucking straight, I'm becoming really flexible. My right hip would my pelvis on the right side took all the weight, and my left side wasn't moving at all. My hip flexor was so tight, it was bound, it wouldn't move, wouldn't flex, and I wouldn't really put my weight down on it at all. And so my right side had to compensate for that. And what would happen is it would overextend, it would overflex, it would pivot too much, and it would fucking cause massive pressure on my back, fucking fuck my hips up. It's this massive pain, and I naturally because I grew up like that. I spent my years like that, and I used to be 300 fucking pounds, 300 fucking pounds, fat as fuck, fucking bad fucking back. Shit just fucking was not good. My core took the brunt of the weight. Fucking, it's awful, awful fucking shit. But I figured it out. I fucking stopped just pushing through the pain and just being like, fuck this. I don't give a fuck if it hurts. Because I thought I was doomed, man. Like, there's no way I can recover from this. This is something what it is. And one, you get so used to something. And when you're growing up, and people are telling you you're a pussy, shit doesn't hurt. But they don't really know that, like, my shit's fucked up. Like, I went to the hospital because I had having testicular pain because that's another one of my abuses. You know, my area got hurt. I had some issues down there. I had an X-ray scan, and the technician who reads the X-rays, came in and he introduced himself. He's like, "Hey, sorry if I'm awkward. I don't really talk to people, but your shit's fucked up." He started off by saying, "You have back pain." I'm like, fucking absolutely, every day of my life, fucking all the time. Yes, absolutely, yes, fucking yes, I do." And he said, "Well, were you in a car accident? Have you broken your back? Like, what the fuck happened?" I'm like, I don't know, because you forget trauma and you make less of what something make less of shit that happens to you. And well, what happened was, since I was so young when the abuse happened, the trauma happened, and the injury occurred, the fucking veins in my back were broken, and they were not done developing. So it fucked up the way my veins developed, and they kind of turned into like spider webs, and they fractured, kind of like varicose veins internally. And what this caused was bad circulation. Bad circulation, my blood would go down, but it wouldn't come back up. And through alcohol, vaping, and just like not moving around a lot, got a blood clot, and it was in my aorta, which is the biggest artery in your body, conjoins with the two main arteries in your thighs, reaches up in the center, and I had like a 3 to 4 inch blood clot in that motherfucker. I was in so much fucking pain I couldn't walk. It was building up for so fucking long, but I'm so used to dealing with that shit, just biting teeth through it. I missed my first day of work, which was I met some tremendous pressure on that from my father. So I obviously I wanted to go, but I missed it. You know, I was too sick to party and get fucked up. I didn't care, which at the time everyone was like, "Holy fuck, something's wrong with Nick." I remember that one day I woke up and I had to piss and I couldn't stand up straight. I couldn't walk really. I was in so much fucking pain that I almost pissed myself going to the bathroom because I was walking at like a fucking 90-degree angle, holding onto the walls. And I pissed. I'm like, whatever, fuck it. So I laid on the couch. I laid on the couch for like 2 days, man. I had sweatpants on, and after like a day or two, not moving, bro, because I was fucked up. My people were like, yo, what's up with Nick? And they checked my legs, and my shit was purple. My legs were purple, swollen as fuck, and I could not walk. I couldn't move. I had to get carried to the car, to the hospital. Got an X-ray. They checked my blood pressure. My blood pressure was amazingly fine. They did the blood pressure, and they're like, "Well, your blood pressure is cool, but the purple swollen fucking legs say you're not cool." I got fucking dye in me. Got scanned. They seen the clot. I got fucking. I would have got life flighted to Danville from Geisinger, which is my hospital, and Danville's obviously a better fucking hospital. But they didn't have a helicopter ready, so they just took me, which I'm glad, because fuck that, I'm not paying that shit. So I had an ambulance ride to fucking Danville. Went to Danville, fucking, and I was in the ICU for like 7 days. Had surgery. They went through my back and my legs into those arteries, give me blood thinners and sucked that shit out. And like I had fucking filled quarts and quarts of fucking bags with fucking black blood. Yeah, but I had good spirits. I didn't really give a fuck. You know, at the time, I didn't really give a fuck if I died. They were like super like, "You're so lucky." You get a I didn't give a fuck really. I was in a miserable point in my fucking life. Um, but yeah, that shit was no joke. And my back was fucked up. But I fucking came. I'm overcoming that shit. I'm like, and it always bothered me because I know I've always been naturally athletic, even with even with this fucking handicap from that fucking bullshit. And I've known this, so it's so fucking frustrating that I know that I'm capable of doing fucking incredible fucking physical feats, but this is fucking interfering with it. Because I'd push through it for so long, I'd work out for fucking 3, 4 days going hard, and I'm doing like these burpees, push ups, it's going fucking crazy, and it hurts the whole time. But I'm used to it hurting, and I know it's gonna hurt, and I wasn't necessarily competent enough to get past my frustration to figure out my solution to the problem. But I had an idea. I started figuring out. I diagnosed myself. I figured out what was wrong. I figured out the solutions. I researched it, and didn't settle for the ones that worked okay. I kept going and going and going until I figured out something that is so quickly and so efficient that I'm completely transforming the way I feel, fucking my posture, everything. But I would work out so intensely through these days. I would work out 3, 4 days in a row, hard as fuck, and then I'd go hard as fuck because I get pissed off, bro. Because I got these half-ass motherfuckers who would like come up want to work out. They don't always in jail and shit, and they'd like work out one time with me and try to act like they're fucking equal, like they're keeping up or they're doing something or if they can do more pulls with me. And I know that I'm stronger. I know that I do more work. I know I'm doing this every fucking day, and that they're not shit. They're just having a good day. And either way, Like, if I wasn't fucked up right now, if I didn't have this issue, I'd murder you and everything. There's nothing you can beat me in. Even though I am at this fucking point and I have this issue, I'm murdering everybody and everything anyway because y'all are pussies. For real, people are pussies, and motherfuckers don't have any respect for a motherfucker who really puts it in because they don't even understand what the fuck that is. And but I'd be so like by the time I'd go to bed, yeah, I fucking was in so much fucking pain, so uncomfortable. I'd wake up the next day, bro. I could barely fucking walk. My hamstrings are so fucking tight. My back hurts so fucking bad. It would take me out, bro. It would take me out of the fucking game. I would fucking just sucked. I got past that shit. I still deal with a little bit of issues, tightness, and I don't give a fuck. 'Cause I'm not gonna stop. I'm not gonna stop. I'm not gonna stop healing. I'm not gonna stop progressing. I'm gonna blow up in muscle size, weight. Um, like I did 100 burpees in 10 minutes. I did 5 sets of 20. I do my set of 20, and these are good form, like actual good form, which is hard for me to get to. A lot of work to get to that good fucking form. How out of whack I was, I had to figure my body out. I did 5 sets of 20, probably like 20, 30 seconds in between. I took like a couple minute break, minute or two, 3 minutes, and then I did 10 sets of 10 two-pump burpees. And I got it all done in about 30 minutes. That's fucking impressive. That's pretty good. Not only did I do that, but I stopped in between and did some pull-ups between my sets of burpees. So like, yeah, I was like, and I know when I'm on, my body's I loosen up my body. I'm in good form. I'm in good posture. I'm mindful of my stance and how I'm walking. I'm distributing my weight, and I'm doing my exercise and I'm executing it. And it's almost as if I'm in good form and my muscles are working as they should. I'm not fucking tight. I'm not bound. I can fucking do so much fucking intensity. It's fucking nuts. So it'd be very discouraging for me when I'd wake up the next day tight as fuck, sore as fuck, fucking just fucking feel like a goddamn fucking cement block in my fucking hips, in my back. I'm talking. I try to do some fucking push-ups. I can't do push-ups because my shoulders are so adjacent and my back is so tightened and short here, and this is so elongated. My fucking I'm cockeyed in my posture, so I'm not fucking center at all. My abs are not engaging. My glutes are not engaging. So like my push-ups are fucking horrible. It fucking hurts. I'm pissed off because I can do like fucking 50, 60 push-ups straight when I'm in good form, and now I'm having a hard time getting fucking 10 of them. And the only reason it's so hard is because I'm so fucking frustrated that I'm just getting pissed off. I'm not really mindful of my positioning. I'm not taking my deep breaths, and I'm just trying to push through it with anger because like motherfucker, I get pissed. Like people don't even understand. I used to think of my frustration as a burden, but like my anger is a great motivator, but it can be blinding and it can be corrosive to me and my ambitions because it is exhausting to have all that in you and not have a viable outlet for it. You know what I mean? When I'm sitting there just fucking cursing everything, pissed off at the motherfucker who made me feel, who gave me this body, how I feel, and broke it down the way it is. Not just the mental things, but like the physical effects that I feel and deal with every fucking day. Having one testicle because of a motherfucker. Having a broken body that I it used to fucking bother me because of a motherfucker to have motherfuckers see you do your push-ups when you're putting in your fucking hard work and your form's not the greatest or something, and they're sitting there talking shit like, hey, this is it, motherfucker, shut the fuck up. You don't know how fucking hard it is for me to fucking even get to where I am. What I'm facing right now in the middle of doing these push-ups and I'm still pushing through. How like shut the fuck up. The one motherfuckers would correct my fuck. I just tell them, shut. I don't give a fuck. What are you doing? What are you doing? Are you doing anything? No, you're not. Shut your fucking mouth. Shut your fucking mouth. Like I'll fix it. I like correction, but when motherfuckers try to sit there and just like, yeah, you're doing a lot and I'm doing nothing, so I'm insecure, so I'm gonna try my damnedest to find one flaw in you so I can feel less like a fucking lazy sack of shit and not look at this man and give him respect for the fucking valiant fucking effort he put in and the hard work he put in consistently every day, with nobody. I don't need someone to hold my fucking hand and take me to the fucking gym, take me to my workout. Fuck that. No, I don't. I don't need a fucking crew of people to motivate me. I motivate my fucking self. Even when I'm not motivated, I don't want to do a fucking thing. And I hate my fucking life. I hate this fucking existence. All I feel is pain and anger and hate. And I want to decapitate motherfuckers because I get so fed up with everything. And motherfuckers just really can be shitbags. And I've experienced a lot of evil, shitty people. And I'm just like, man, this motherfucker, it's just like he's sitting there doing his shit. I keep a cop on myself because I'm a better man now, but like like, just fucking shut the fuck up and either level up or just be a bitch and sit on the fucking sidelines. But when you see a motherfucker who keeps going at it, it's very clearly focused and expresses the frustration they experience. That like I am very frustrated that I could fucking explode my face. I could explode someone's fucking head right now. I just want to fucking bust my fist through a fucking wall if I break my hand or not. My hands are fucked up. Like both of my hands are fucked up. That's my next fucking step to fucking figure out how to alleviate some of my pain in my hands because punching shit and punching fucking people, either punching it wrong or just punching it hard as fuck because I didn't give a fuck and just fucking my shit's mangled. And people, like I was in jail and I had a buddy, and in the last few days before I got out, he started testing me, trying to pressure me. And, because he's angry, obviously upset I'm getting out, and he's being a lazy bitch falling off his program. I'm still positive I'm doing me. And he chose this moment to start talking shit, being an asshole, publicly fucking getting loud and cocky with me, knowing that I'm leaving, knowing that I got all these charges already, knowing that I don't want to get fucked up and I want to avoid all problems because if I get into a fight and I get pressed up because of the Commonwealth, I'm going to fucking prison for sure. I used to not care, but I do now. I got a better life. I got a calling I'm going to rise to, but I fuck up and I get into a fight in jail. Like, there's no way I'm not going to get caught the fuck up. It's a small jail. The guard's going to know. And I'm either going to be fucked up or you're going to be fucked up. Because, like, I'm not gonna fight you to fight you for we're having fun, we're boxing, we're pals. No, motherfucker, I'm gonna fight you to fucking hurt you, to take you out of the fucking game, to take you out of the fight. Because if you got me to the point where we're fighting and I'm putting all that in jeopardy, one, I already got enough shit in me to unload a fucking missile into the world of hate, anger, and despair that turns into fucking blind rage saying, well, you're fucked. And I'm already at the point where you're putting me in a spot, man. And if I get in a corner and I gotta bite, because I know I can, I got a bite. Now I'm gonna fucking say fuck it. We're going all the fuck in because it's what it is anyway. There's no in between. So if I gotta go all the fucking way in with this bullshit, well then you're gonna feel fucking sorry for putting me in that position because I'm gonna fucking rearrange your whole fucking life, your face, your opinion on yourself, knowing who you thought you were and who you're not. You're gonna be humbled for the rest of your fucking existence, and I'm gonna be in prison because I fucking rearranged your face, literally, motherfucker. My fucking pal. Like he's getting out here soon. I'm gonna message him because like, yeah, I was packing my shit to leave and he was sleeping. I was on top bunk of him, and he told me he's gonna break me down or some shit. I heard talking shit the day before, just being loud and cocky with me, coming out yelling at me, telling me to be quiet in the middle of the day room. I was like, bro, I'm giving the opportunity. You want to break me down? Like we can. I'm gonna film it too. I'm gonna film that shit. I'm gonna film it, and because he thinks he's some hot shit, because he's a bully, he can wrestle and he can fight people. Pussies, really. He thinks he's some fucking bad motherfucker. I don't give a fuck, bro. You're fucking 150, 160 pounds. Give a fuck if you can cock diesel in that gym or not, bro. I'm a big boy, and I can take a fucking beating. I've taken many in my life. So much pain I can't move. Just I got numb to that shit. That shit don't bother me. That don't bother me. I don't care about that. I don't give a fuck if I get hit. I'm gonna duck. I'm gonna move. I'm gonna dick and dive. I'm pretty good at that. But like, I don't give a fuck if I do, and I don't care if I lose. I've lost fights because I found through my trauma, through my beatings, that you can break me physically, and you can get me to a point where I'm humiliated and take away all my esteem and all my life away from me, my confidence and my ability to love myself. But after a while, I get fed the fuck up. And that's why I stay when I get to that point. When I'm fed up, you can't take what I don't have to give anymore. And that's a fuck to give. Meaning, I don't give a fuck if I die right now. I don't give a fuck how much pain I'm feeling right now. I'm not going to give anybody the satisfaction of beating me. I'm not going to give anybody the satisfaction of taking away my pride, my respect. I don't care. And that's not going to happen. And like it's funny when like I got right here I got splashed with some hot grease in jail. It was some dumb shit. At first I didn't even realize what he did. We snatched up. Fight didn't happen. They're fucking I fought, and there's another situation. Dude was fucking up prison. Did 12 years. Gone upstate again. You know, he's gonna turn into a stab match, and he had his fucking buddies with him, and it would have been that. And I was like, fuck it. So I left the block. One, I think that was an act of God because normally I wouldn't have done that. And two, I'm glad I did because fucking people would have came in there trying to stab me, bro. I would have fought for my life, and they would have had to do their job good, or it's gonna be something crazy. Come in there with a weapon, bro, and you don't get that, and you don't take it off, and take me out of the game with it. That weapon's gonna be on you, bro. You're gonna be getting fucked up with that shit, and I'm gonna be very upset. And I'm not gonna be upset like, ooh, I'm so funny. I'm gonna be like, hey, you stupid motherfucker. Are you fucking kidding me? Are you shitting me? Are you coming out here trying to take my fucking life away after I'm the kind, fucking forgiving, trying to avoid conflict, not wanting these things, trying to avoid these consequences that are gonna come my way. If you fucking make me do this, I'm gonna fucking make you fucking regret your fucking decision for the rest of your fucking life, man. You're gonna remember that with a fucking mark on your body and a scar on your soul because I'm gonna take something from you. I'm gonna take something from you. Like, and I don't even mean to say that to be like a tough. Like, I don't give a fuck about that. I don't give a fuck about people's opinions, what they people think. But like, I will demand my respect, and there's a limit to it because if people don't realize that, because people don't have morals or respect and or loyalties or anything like that, and people like to target people that do better than them, and they're intimidated by or see her doing good things, and they want to press that shit. Some people are wicked motherfuckers, and they like to do that, and they like to target motherfuckers. But even those motherfuckers, bro, I don't care. Be a bad boy. Be a badass. If you're willing to kill, I don't give a fuck if you're a killer. I don't care if you'll blow someone's face off. That don't mean nothing to me. What does that mean to me? What does that mean that you can walk up to somebody and just bang, pull the trigger or something, or victimize some poor soul? That's nothing. That don't mean you're tough. That doesn't mean you're strong. And I'm not gonna be scared of that. That doesn't mean anything to me. You know what I mean? What means something to me is what can what's gonna happen when you ring that bell with me? What's gonna happen when that bell really gets ringed? Like these motherfuckers. Like, and it makes me fucking laugh because these people are fucking thinking they're hard. I'm backing out of it. I'm doing the right thing. I'm a reformed man. I care about my life. I don't want to go to prison. You know what I mean? And I don't actually enjoy being that person I used to be, where I enjoyed inflicting massive pain on people that I thought deserved. Never innocent people, but in my eyes, I'm a sinful man and clouded with my bad thoughts. I felt justified, but I felt justified, and I thought you were a piece of shit. Like, dude, now listen, bro, you're not a person. You don't get compassion. There's no love for you in my heart. There is no, you cry. If you're gonna start crying, you're gonna piss me off. I'm not gonna. Don't cry. Don't be mad or upset now. Don't feel bad for your decisions now, and don't you start being a pussy, because that's gonna fucking light me up. Because you made me have to get like this. Because you are obviously were pressing me, being aggressive with me, and man, I got tired of people being aggressive and pressing me like that, man. You know what I mean? Making me scared, taking my freedom, taking my pride, hurting me. You know what I mean? After a while, man, those evil, mean motherfuckers, it loses this effect, and then you gain this ability to go, hey, I don't give a fuck if I die, but best believe you're gonna give a fuck that you got me to this point, and you know, I don't give a fuck if I don't. And I'm not looking for a crowd, a show. I'm not looking to fucking be make a spectacle of things. I'm looking to one-on-one personal vendetta. Me and you, we're gonna come to the bottom of something. We're gonna get to the bottom of the matter of who I am and who you are, what you're not gonna be anymore, and the mistake you made in thinking I was a victim that you can target and victimize. That doesn't happen. It doesn't happen. It's not gonna happen. You know what I mean? I can let shit go. I can forgive, and I can understand I have irrational thoughts that I work out later and I let go. But like anybody, anybody wants to fucking be men and handle something with me, we can do that. Just shut your fucking mouth. Don't make a spectacle. Don't talk. Don't text your buddies. Don't tell it because if I got a problem with somebody, I don't say a fucking word to anybody but the person I'm talking to that I have an issue with. And I make sure that it's directly to him and that no one else is aware of it because I don't want nobody else to know. Because just in case shit goes far, because people like to run that fucking mouth, I'm gonna kill you. I'm gonna do this. Well, motherfucker, good, good, because now I know what to expect. I know what the deal is now. You know what I mean? So if that's what it is, shut the fuck up. Shut your fucking mouth. Shut your mouth. Don't talk about it. Don't fuck all that. Don't tell your friends. Don't add any more attention to it because I want to go home when this is done. I want to go home. I want to let and I want a fair fucking exchange between me and you of what we agreed on. Motherfuckers, I'm gonna kill you. Okay, well, come and try to kill me. You know what I mean? I was just talking to somebody and they say weird shit, bro. I asked them if they were straight. They go, straight as that bullet to your head. I'm like, well, that's cute. Like, what the fuck? What does that mean? Man, they were trying to joke her. I don't know what the fuck that means, bro. They don't say shit like that to me. Man, I don't understand what people expect me to say when someone says something like that. I'm straight as a bullet, motherfucker. That's cute. Because I wish a motherfucker would put a bullet to my head or something to my head. Because you shoot me. Go ahead. You should do that. If you fucking have the intent to scare me, and yeah, no, don't just shoot me in the fucking face. That's my recommendation to whoever does that. I'm pretty sure I'd be cool now that fucking snatch and just make you feel like a bitch and suck on the pistol like it's a dick or something because you know what I mean. You come at me, you're gonna be emasculated. You try to take something like that from me, like my life. But like before, I would have blew your fucking brains out quick as shit. 100, no, 10%, 100,000%. Like I was on my porch. This dude, his dad molested my girl. Like when I was at work, she was outside. He groped her. He was all drunk, but he's old, so I wasn't gonna beat the shit out of him. But every time I see him, I'd humiliate him, which maybe I should act better. But I pushed him one time, and his son comes over, and his son pulls a gun off out like he was gonna fucking I don't fucking know what he was gonna intimidate me, I guess. Well, I jumped over my balcony, and I had a blade on my belt, and I whipped my shit out, and I got excited as fuck because I'm a psychopath. And he seen that in my eyes, and I took his soul, and he was like, and I was fucking gonna fillet that motherfucker, broad daylight, and the bro would have killed him 100%. Like you'd have died. I wouldn't need to use your gun. I would have just fucking slit you the fuck up, homie. Maybe you wouldn't die, but you would have been fucking mangled, and I would have been fucked. But my girlfriend ran inside, got my mom, and my mom yelled for me. So thank God. I was like, fucking, you're lucky, bitch. I'm lucky. That's how I used to be. Not no more. Um, Thanks to Jesus, thanks to God, thanks to God instilling in me since I was born these morals and values of how to be a good human being. I did get corrupted. I did fall astray. I did turn my back on Jesus. Never once not believed in Jesus, by the way. Never. I was mad. I was mad at Jesus because I was like, how the fuck am I going to go through what I've gone through? How am I going to do that and not feel you there? How am I going to do that? How am I going to feel like this? How the fuck is that fair? I was very mad and I said, fuck you. I don't want you anymore. I don't give a fuck. Fuck you. And that was fucking fucked up of me. I remember that. I was young, dude, when I did that. Talking to God like that. 'Cause I used to talk to God every day, back and forth as a child. And after just getting raped and just fucking just molested and just fucking, I don't know, like saying that shit, but just what happened in my life. Just experiencing some shit. You know, I'm getting broken down more and more. I was just like, what the fuck, man? I was like, fuck this and fuck you. I don't give a fuck anymore, man. I said, I remember casting God out of my life. I said, I don't want nothing. 'Cause I didn't want nothing good. I didn't want love anymore. I wanted it to all go away. If hate and pain was what it was gonna be, then that's all I wanted. I didn't want to feel love. Fuck that shit. It made me hurt because I loved it a lot. So I said, fuck that shit. I don't want none of it. If I'm gonna feel this shit, that's all I'm gonna feel. I don't want nothing else. That's it. Because I got tired of the fucking getting hurt and having people tell me, I'm sorry and I'd forgive them. Fuck you, bitch. If you're gonna be a piece of shit and treat me like shit, you stay that way. You keep that shit straight. It's pain all day. That's it. I don't want no hugs from you, bitch. Fuck that. But like yeah, that's when the devil got a hold of me. He's like, hey, That's good, Nick. He goes, be hateful, give it back. And then that's when I started just being a fucking piece of shit. But Jesus never left me. They never left me alone. You know what I mean? I've always had that in my heart. And God saved me. Jesus saved me. I was getting real bad. And got into drugs, the meth, and started getting into Satanism. And I was being bad. I was just fucking a very dangerous person to be around. Fucking very volatile. You know what I mean? Totally would throw my life away. Fucking do some crazy shit to somebody. And if I was gonna get caught up, I'd kill myself before I got caught up. I didn't give a fuck. That's how it would be. And that's just how deranged and out of lack of meaning I've had in life. There's so much despair I was going through. I was just done with it. I almost killed myself just because I thought I was gonna be, if I was gonna start being like that, I was like, I'm not gonna, because I always wanted to be a good person, but I realized I was turning into a bad piece of shit, and I didn't want to do that. So that's why I would have killed myself, because I was weak, and I was like, I can't do this. No, it's because I just didn't want to fucking stain the world with more filth because I was weak and angry. But I got saved again, you know, and it happened very just fucking. It's just like a breeze went through my mind and the noise went down, all the pain and the buzzing and the just overwhelming fucking madness. And I walked outside, and for the first time, I realized that life was beautiful for a long time. The sun was warm. It looked like God painted a picture. It has just sent this light down to me, and the birds were chirping, and I was just looking at the world and the trees and the grass, the greenery, the beauty, and I was just in awe. And I didn't think that I was just saved. I was just it's just the fact that I felt okay and I seen something beautiful was enough for me. And then I don't know, I immediately started reading my Bible again, connecting and just really thinking about God and just being grateful and realizing that something just happened to me, something that was sent to me. My soul was lit on fire from the fucking void that it was in, and that you know that I'm forgiven. I didn't forgive myself. I couldn't. You know what I mean? I knew that I knew that I was a piece of shit. I knew that I did shitty things, and I didn't want to forgive myself. I didn't think I was worthy of it. I used to think like if I die and I go to hell, you know what I mean? Like I accept that. I don't want that. It's scary, you know what I mean? But I was like, if I deserve to go, I want to go because you know what I mean. Yeah, that's how I felt. But just because like, got that hookup doesn't mean like the hard days stopped. You know what I mean? Because they didn't. I just got stronger, fought through more and more pain. I don't give a fuck what anyone ever says to me. I don't give a fuck if I never make a dollar. I don't give a fuck if I don't give a fuck about none of that. Because I have put in so much work to overcome and strengthen myself to become who I am today that I can never be taken away from me. Never. I fucking just how much I didn't want to be alive for how long, how much I hated myself to how I feel now. You couldn't believe how I did that. I want to tell the world. I used to wake up every day after I tried to sleep as long as I could. And after I couldn't sleep anymore, I'd wake up and I'd just be fucking, I would literally be like, fuck. Like, no, this again, I can't sleep anymore. And I was just fucking, I was in panic. Like, how can I not feel this anymore? What can I do? What can I distract myself with? The drugs don't work. I can't focus. I can't feel anything other than this. What the fuck? Every day. Just fucking broken, man. Just fucking broken. You know what I mean? I had enough eventually. I'm not gonna sit here and feel sorry for myself. And I'm not gonna be a victim. I'm not gonna sit here and be a bitch and broken and just sad, pathetic motherfucker. If I'm gonna fucking live my life, I'm gonna fucking respect myself. And if I'm gonna live my life, I'm not gonna die a weak, pathetic bitch who laid down and died. You're gonna have to fucking kick me in the face 1,000 fucking times, break me down to the very atom of my being, just fucking decimate everything in me. And if I can get the fuck up, I'm up. I'm gonna get up. I don't give a fuck. I'm not gonna die a weak bitch. No, not me. No, not me. Because you can take everything away from a man, but you can't take a man away from himself. And I've always been a bad motherfucker, even if I didn't know it at first, because I had all that. I had all these bad things given to me by people around me who were supposed to take care of me and provide for me. You know what I mean? So I didn't get the opportunity to meet myself or know who I was. People told me who I was, and it was fucking not a good thing. And it created bad cycles of thoughts, and it created a man and an image in my mind of who I was that was not healthy and not me. It kept me weak. But like, I'm not. I got this fucking fire in me, and I'll burn down anything that gets in my fucking way, any weakness, any problem, anything, anything. It will not take me out. Maybe I'll grow weak and wither a little bit, but nah, at the end of the day, man, I'm a blazing fucking fire, and I'll burn down the fucking world. Not burn down the world, burn down the weakness that comes from the world, and the soft bitches in it who want to fucking fuck with that. They can get burned too. Fire is purification, and it comes from God. And to have that shit, you gotta live life differently than everybody fucking else. I don't want to be a fucking loser. I never fit in. I never followed the rules. I never did what everyone did. I didn't go to school. I didn't give a fuck. I didn't ever accept the dreams or the fucking plans for life to be a slave at some factory. Fucking big. No, 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 no. Even if I didn't know what I was gonna do, I knew that wasn't me. And that wasn't me. I've always been deeply introspective, always thinking deeply and reflecting on everything throughout all of my life. Always. And I always had talks with God, wisdom bestowed upon me, advice given to me in my darkest moments, guided through this life. I've been shown better ways. I've been enhanced spiritually to be who I am now. And that's through my dedication to follow through with what I know I must do to appease my God, to worship God, to embrace Jesus Christ as my Lord and Savior, as He's always been. Not only that, but give love to that and to respect what it takes to be a true Christian, to truly be a Christian. Ain't no soft bitch, ain't no fucking pussy shit, ain't no fucking no. It's a hard motherfucker, is who that is. And you know, and they say Jesus will set you free. Of course He will. You know what I mean? You gotta think about it. That's God. That's God came down into a man through spirit, gave His whole spirit to this man, lived the life as a man, but the spirit guided and enriched the man, but the experience was not without the man's sin, experiencing the pain and all the troubles that we go through. He went through this life sin free, without morally corrupting himself, seen all the ways that we need to be better to connect, to have faith, and restore our connection to God and be good, holy, righteous people. And then died so that we could be saved because we got so unclean, so hedonistic, so disconnected from God, so egotistical and self praising that we weren't worthy of God. That He could not connect with us because we were so unclean. There was so much separation between us. Imagine that. Imagine that. Imagine being God and coming down here and dealing with the fucking filth and shit that people go through and put each other through just so that we can come back to Him and that we can prosper. Because He don't need us. We need Him. He don't need us. But He loves us. And He forgives us. And He wants us to be the best that we could be. He made us in His image. And that is not weakness. It is a great fucking man. It is great. It is perfection. It is strong. And it is selfless. and it is noble. You're not supposed to be weak. You're not supposed to be fat. You're not supposed to be sloppy. You're not supposed to be pathetic. No. And if you're not one of those people who are supposed to be anything other than that, fucking good, motherfucker. Make more room for us. Fuck, I don't give a fuck if nobody, even if only 10 fucking people out of a million fucking respond to this and connect. Good. The less, the better, because that means it's more impressive and there's more room for us, the real motherfuckers. And if that ain't you, good. Good. You just be an example and send hate our way so that we go, good. Something to resist, something to fucking be better than, something to overcome, something to influence and be can maybe change. And if not, just something to get in my way so I can get the fuck out of the fucking way, motherfucker. Practice my patience, practice my restraint, practice my strength, practice my groundedness, my centeredness, my control. And if it comes down to it, practice my power, my authority. Because, motherfucker, you're not me. And if you're down here living that worldly bullshit, then you can't compete. Get a good, clean spirit. That's where it's at.